Fly fast, fly aerobatically, fly upside down, and do things on a normal day would, well, probably get them in trouble. But it's further encompassed by what is known as a temporary flight restriction, or TFR. It surrounds the 5 nautical miles all the way around the center of the airport, and all of that airspace and everything that flies in it is controlled by one man. He is our air boss, and his name is Sam Huffstetler. His job, of course, as being the aerial maestro, is to keep the show together and the airplanes apart. And it's a very important job with me. It's a great pleasure to work with Flipper at air shows across the country. We're going to be getting the RV teams.
Get ready, he's coming.
Oh, I see him.
Ladies and gentlemen, go EZ Aerobatics, along with Aerosport Power and Art Craft Paint, are proud to present Though it's not capable of aggressive aerobatics, the Long EZ more than makes up for it with its super unique style. Its Delta wing design and canard design is highly efficient and giving it an impressive range of over 1,000 nautical miles, cruising at over 200 miles an hour. We rock all the way from this hometown Burnout. Diving in now from the left to begin his aerobatic display, an aircraft not exactly intended to do so. We welcome Kyle Fowler, a display he likes to call Go EZ Aerobatics. Kyle got his start at air shows at the age of 12 years when he started to announce for his dad, Ken Fowler, who flew a Harmon rocket on the air show circuit for many seasons. Today, Kyle's well in demand across the country, flying so many different kinds of aerial events, coast to coast, and this airplane he affectionately calls the backwards plane. Vertical loop shows center as he reaches speeds on the bottom of this maneuver. There at 100. Kyle Fowler is a commercial pilot, instrument rated, and flies air shows in this Long EZ full-time on the air show circuit. He's also a licensed automotive mechanic, which complements the EZ since it's a home-built aircraft, experimental amateur built, and as such performs all the maintenance himself. Kyle maintains the sport to perform this amazing aerobatic sequence. Performing now what we call a turnaround maneuver, a wing over, also known as a whipper-dill, as he works his way back in from the left end of our aerobatic airspace. He's going to be setting up this time for his next maneuver as he pulls back on the stick. Taking 1+G on the aircraft all the way around this full 360-degree rolling maneuver. Inbound next from the right for his double rolls, that canard and delta wing design made by the mastermind of this aircraft, master builder and designer Rutan. Rutan designed a variety of out-of-this-world aircraft. This year, we celebrate Rutan and the very easy flight of aircraft, delivering the 50th anniversary. When Kyle's not out evolving as a pilot, he divides his time between his love of air shows and his pride and joy to his family. Kyle's family is incredibly proud of him. Will always be his biggest fan. Kyle is the only guy that we know of flying the Long EZ on the North American Air Show circuit. It's nearly impossible to stall or spin this today. Gonna go off the Air Show left, and in just a moment, we are going to go live up to the cockpit and say hello to Kyle Fowler, high overhead the Lake Cumberland Regional Airport. Hello, Kyle. How do you copy?
Hey, Luke, I got your 5x5. How's everybody doing in Lake Cumberland today?
Make some noise so we can hear you. Hear that, partner?
I absolutely do. Well, I got you on the radio. I want to say a big thank you to all the volunteers, and you and I both know that they're responsible for all the hard work that they do. Without them, we can't do what we do, and you know this part, I love what I do.
You sure do, especially when you often fly this airplane in excess of 1,000 nautical miles to an air show.
That's right. I came all the way from Alberta, Canada. In case you're not familiar where that is, north of Montana. Pitch it up. And there's something.
Copy that. We'll see you back on. Hold on just a second, because it appears we got something else going on out in front of us, Kyle.
Are there birds on the runway or something?
No, there's not birds. There's two bright red Mustangs.
Well, you know, this is an air show, Luke. What are they doing out there? The racetrack is down the Burnside, I think.
Yeah, I think it is down the Burnside. I think you're right, but I don't know. They look pretty impressive to me.
I got my landing gear on the runway when it's my turn to fly.
It is an air show after all. Wheels versus wheels, pitting together that of Kyle Fowler in the Long EZ with two legacy Ford Mustangs on the runway out in front of us. Driven today by that of Dave and Kyle Cummins, mechanics, pilots, and professional drivers, Don Franklin. We are going to witness the capabilities of these modern-day hot rods as these cars bring their way from zero to they're still working their way on the U-turn.
They're still down there. They just don't get it. Well, maybe we should settle this with a race, Luke.
I mean, that makes sense to me. Okay. There were several cheers, but I'm not sure what team they're on. Well, I'll ask the question. Wait, hold on, Kyle. You're going to think it's going to win. Okay, well, ladies and gentlemen, judged by your applause, who do you think? Do you think the cars are going to win? What do you think? There were like a couple, Kyle. All right, well, judged by your round of applause, do you think that the airplane's going to win?
All right, guys. Get ready. Set. Go. You know what?
Well, we've got you, Kyle, safely back down on terra firma. You said you got one more figure. The sheet I've got, it says end.
Well, we got one more. Because we got the cars out there, you guys know how the cars celebrate after they win a race that they do the Burnout?
Yeah.
Alright, well, we're going to do the same thing with these cars. We do something similar in air shows. Come on out, guys. Alright, and again, we're going to let the crowd do the big deciding factor on who's better at this, on the Burnout. You guys ready?
We're ready for it, Kyle. Let's rip it.
Alright, let's go!
Hey, Kyle, that was pretty cool, but we couldn't see you out there with all the smoke.
That's the way it goes. I knew we could do everything better than those cars.
Cool deal. Ladies and gentlemen, I got the mic open so you can make some noise. Let's give it up for these guys. What a fun performance. Presenting Stunt 2024 at the Cumberland Air Show. Nice work, guys. That's awesome. Well, as we get the cars back in, and of course there's Kyle Fowler as well. This guy just has maneuver after maneuver, this being the coast, putting it in neutral. He's out of the cockpit. Ladies and gentlemen, let's put our hands together for Kyle Fowler. Nice work, Kyle. I'll get you a bottle of maple syrup later. Very good. Well, we're going to be launching that of Charlie Morris up to altitude right now in the Super Decathlon, and in just a couple of moments we're going to be turning the microphone over for our next performance, and that will be that of the Army Aviation Heritage Foundation, and they are the Sky Soldiers. We're going to have the chance here momentarily to see a demonstration by the Bell UH-1 Huey and also the Bell AH-1 Cobra attack helicopter from the Vietnam War. They're moving their way inbound, and Charlie out in the airspace, and when they're set, ready to go, we'll turn things over to them.